Om Shanti. There is so much love for Baba in my heart, and I feel that I merge Baba in my eyes. I make him sit next to me, in my forehead. Baba belongs to me, and every step I take, I can see Baba has planned for all of us. Drama has planned for the world, and we are part of that plan. But our relationship with Baba as our director, also the main actor at this time with us. So I constantly, with total trust, invoke Baba. I stay together with Baba and I observe Baba is sustaining us. We are Baba's beloved children. We are Baba's sweetest children. So internally, I stay very clean. Whatever is emerging, if it is adulterated with the past, I just throw that in this yagya. Baba has created this fire of yagya so that I can remove and sacrifice it in the yagya. Baba has come to help us to settle our past karmic accounts, but also to make us pure, completely pure, so that there are no traces of vices, negativity, body consciousness, So Baba creates this yagya in which I can burn and become pure. It is the purity which enables me to be with God, one who is ever pure. Eternally, I am a pure soul, and I began journey with the stage of 100% purity. So my original stage of golden age of complete purity, peaceful, loveful, and start playing my part with all the divine virtues as a deity, a human being with all the divine virtues. Baba bestows us all the virtues, all the powers, so that we become like Baba and become full, 100% complete. And Baba has given us this great opportunity to look at myself, clean completely, and also become full. So now it is with love as a soul, I stay very close to Baba.
संगम युग में प्यारे बाबा, संगम युग में प्यारे बाबा, हमें आपसे बेहद प्यार मिला, मिला, हमें आपसे बेहद प्यार मिला।
संस्कार सामने आए, मेरा संस्कार क्या मुझ विशेष आत्मा के ये संस्कार है जिसको मेरा संस्कार कह रहे हो। मेरा कहते हो, कमजोर संस्कार भी मेरापन के कारण छोड़ते नहीं है। क्योंकि ये नियम है, जहां मेरापन होता है वहां अपनापन होता है, और जहां अपनापन होता है वहां अधिकार होता है। तो कमजोर संस्कार को मेरा बना दिया, तो वो अपना अधिकार छोड़ते नहीं है। इसलिए परवश होके वो आपके आगे अड़ीसी डालते रहते हो, चुराओ चुराओ। संस्कार शब्द कहते याद करो, अनादि संस्कार आदि संस्कारी मेरा संस्कार। ये माया के संस्कार है, मेरा नहीं। एकाग्रता की शक्ति से परवश स्थिति को परिवर्तन कर मालिक बन के स्थिति के सीट पर सेट हो जाओ। अच्छा,
Om Shanti. Promise of determined thought. With your perfect form, become an instrument to reveal God. Promise filled with the force of willpower. Whatever promise you make with determination, force, will take on a practical form because it is filled with willpower. Just as no matter how much physical work you have to do, you make a promise and definitely accomplish everything. If you have weak thoughts and don't have the desire to do something, you will never accomplish that work, and you will also make many excuses. By promising to do it, you're able to find a time to do it, and there will be no excuses. With the promise of determined thought, pass with honors in everything. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today's day 11. Promise of determined thought. With your perfect form, become an instrument to reveal God. Today's topic, promise filled with the force of willpower. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Om Shanti. Welcome, all of you, to Shantivan, everyone from a Vyakti Parivar. Yeah, I'm in Shantivan now. Yesterday we had flag hoisting in Pandav Bhavan, was beautiful, and then we went to museum. Most of you must have seen. We had flag hoisting there, and also lovely, lovely Brahma Bhojan. So today we have flag hoisting in Gyan Sarovar, and after that we go to Global Hospital for Gyan Sarovar. So Shiv Jayanti celebrations have actually started here. And after about 3 years, I think we will be 800 double foreigners. Few hundred are all are Baba's children, but about 450 are those who are coming for the meeting, for NCCC's meeting, but others are also in Gyan Sarovar. So it's quite a big group after a long time. And of course, everyone here is happy to see all of us. And within 2 days, 3 days before Baba comes, there will be quite a big crowd. But for now, there is not much people, so which is very, very good. And tonight I'm meeting all the double foreigners from different countries. We had been seeing each other, but not personally met for long. So everyone is excited. Baba is saying that whenever you have a determined thought, then there is also willpower. And willpower really means that deeply within, now you will do what you want to do. But as much we are practicing, because for 5 minutes, 2 minutes, maybe half an hour, but how we remain naturally in that stage. Like Baba gave example that some of the sanskars which we have adopted are not our sanskars. We have acquired it. Could be choice, could be circumstances, because we always have choice, right? What we adopt and what we don't. But somewhere we just take it. And Baba is saying It's really easy way to know, is it the sanskars, my nature, or it is what I should be? So I always compare that what is my eternal and original sanskars. So we have all the qualities of the soul in my eternal sanskar: love, peace, knowledge, happiness, bliss. And whatever, whether I'm thinking or I'm speaking or doing actions, those qualities should be present. When there is love, there should be peace, there should be harmony, there should be respect. Because these original ones then become, these eternal ones become then original ones. Original means this is how I will land in golden age. And in golden age, very naturally, use all the qualities of the soul in the form of divine virtues. Because like at confluence age, we are experiencing God's love, God's love. And then we are just taking that God's love, which is very powerful, but also detached, very powerful, right? But how then we change it when we use it amongst ourselves, our relationships are very, very lovely. Our interaction is full of love. So in golden age, that is how they show the deities. They were all divine, they were all pure, they were all very, very loving. So really now is the time to look into using more and more of my eternal sanskars, because they will become then original sanskars. And at confluence age, our record or sanskars get recorded, right? Should be based on my eternal sanskar. That's the practice of soul consciousness. It's not if I keep saying, I am soul, this one is soul, no. But what is soul? Soul is truth, soul is love, soul is peace, soul is knowledge. And as much we do that, that eternal sanskars will emerge, that will become stage, that will become personality, but that will also be my eternal sanskars. Once there is something in sanskar, it keeps often emerging, right? We look at each other's interaction, behavior, way we talk to each other. They all emerging from sanskars. But as much I become aware of my eternal qualities, then eternal sanskar will keep emerging. I will cultivate and they become sanskars, and then sanskars emerge. So we have to look at what is the percentage my eternal sanskars emerge. Where soul is so internally have contentment, happiness, very naturally, very peaceful. Because that is the joy and happiness of confluence age, to enjoy my eternal self. When we go home, sweet home, in corporeal world, I'm supposed to be in the incorporeal stage, but we won't be aware. In the incorporeal world, we won't really say, oh, I'm enjoying now my eternal stage. Stage which is also makes you feel very close to Baba. But that is kind of Bab Saman stage. Actually, that's a very short route. Because when you are aware of that, those emerge those qualities, you are in the incorporeal stage. You are bodiless. You are in your perfect stage. So look at what is the percentage of my eternal stage I have adopted. Naturally, I am in that. And that makes you feel if we are ready for golden age and what status I will get in golden age. All this has to be enjoyed at confluence age. We shouldn't expect that, oh, when I golden age, all the sanskars, good will emerge, but they have to emerge right now here. Now, when there is this thought that these are the sanskars I should have, so in a very natural way, our willpower increases, where I will be able to do it, not only know it, think about it, but in practical life, I experience that. In a very natural way that love brings many qualities, peace brings many other powers and qualities. And when there is willpower, whatever has to be done in practical is very, very natural, very natural. So I think why we not decide to spend rest of the confluence age not very long with the stage blissful and peaceful, eternal stage, and then be ready for the golden age, because then really will be beautiful experience. Now, if you still feel that your old sanskars, weak sanskars are emerging again and again, same time when they are emerging, you start practicing your eternal state. If your feelings, your intellect, or your words you have to speak just emerge, check. Am I in my eternal stage? Because this will help other souls with whom you are in relationship to also experience eternal state. And that's a big service. If we are 5, 6, and everyone uses eternal state, what kind of atmosphere, feelings we all will have for each other. Not of any kind of tension, any kind of force, nothing. Because this is the time we have to give. This is the time we have to interact with that eternal self. Otherwise, it's just theory, right? I know, I have knowledge, I can give knowledge, but where is the practical life? So that's what today Baba is saying, that it's very, very important to remove the weak sanskars. Because our capacities health of the body, health of the mind, everything will improve if we create atmosphere of eternal qualities of love and peace, respect. All the powers will work in a natural way. I've been thinking that we are at pilgrimage place, right? Why we come to pilgrimages? These are sacred places. So at these places, we get lot of help, and we have to give lot of help to others to experience the stage where they feel that they received lot. You might say, but it's up to them what they receive. No, it's part of our duty and service to make everyone feel they are about to reach destination. We are ready to go to golden age. Or they experience how we will work together in golden age. What will be our relationship? Whatever we're doing in that eternal state. So that's where our sanskars will change, our willpower will increase, and whatever we know, we will be able to do it in practical. Right? So we will be practicing this and see how beautiful, powerful the atmosphere will be, which will be nurturing all of us on a regular basis. Okay, let's remember Baba.
दया सिंधु की स्नेह में डूबी इतना आनंद पाए दया सिंधु की स्नेह में डूबी इतना आनंद पाए बन कर बिंदु उन लहरों लवलीन हो जाए दया सिंधु के स्नेह में डूबी इतना आनंद पाए सुख के रंग से रंग गया जीवन पुलकित है मन जैसे मधुवन सुख के रंग से रंग गया जीवन पुलकित है मन जैसे मधुवन गहरी खो जाए यादों में हम जब से समाए बाबा बाबा गूंजे जहन में अंतर मन ये मेरा मुस्कुराए बनकर बिंदु स्मरण हिय करे निरंतर मधुर मिलन का मधुरस पीकर सतत स्मरण हिय करे निरंतर मधुर मिलन का मधुरस पीकर चिंतन है ये चित्त के अंदर धन्य हुए प्रभु यादों में जीकर जीवन कर दे है समर्पण हम प्रभु की पालना पाए बनकर बिंदु उन लहरों में लवली हो जाए दया सिंधु के स्नेह में डूबी इतना आनंद पाए दया सिंधु के स्नेह में डूबी इतना आनंद पाए बनकर बिंदु उन लहरों में लवलीन हो जाए दया सिंधु के स्नेह में डूबे
Yeah, before I say Om Shanti, I also went to ORC when I came to Delhi because some women convention is happening. So President of India, which you all know practices BK knowledge and lifestyle, was there for almost half day. And as soon as she came, she said, this is Baba's home, this is my home, but I cannot come that often because of her position. One thing, she is busy, plus lot of arrangements for her security, and so she does Amrit Vela 3 to 4. Then she reads Murli, she goes for walk, and she doesn't eat anywhere, cook by anyone. So generally for presidents, the food is prepared by special chef. So her sister-in-law, her brother's wife, she's also a BK. She cooks the meal and then they take it. Then the chef is only one person who can give her food. Nobody can serve her, of course, because of security and all that. So she is so careful about the food. And then, of course, for about 10 minutes, she talked on the topic of the convention. But then for half an hour, she gave all the knowledge. Conquer the vices and don't get into the swamp. Life is this. Have the value-based life. She kept giving soul, God, all the knowledge. You can hear in YouTube. It's very interesting. So I just wanted to share that. Okay. Om Shanti and good night. Good night.
Om Shanti. Promise of determined thought, with your perfect form become an instrument to reveal God. Promise filled with the force of willpower. Whatever promise you make with determination, force, will take on a practical form because it is filled with willpower. Just as no matter how much physical work you have to do, you make a promise and definitely accomplish everything. If you have weak thoughts and don't have the desire to do something, you will never accomplish that work, and you will also make many excuses. By promising to do it, you're able to find a time to do it, and there will be no excuses. With the promise of determined thought, pass with honors in everything. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Vikti Parivar. So wonderful to be with everyone in Shantivan. So, yes, Didi shared all the news and we'll be with you all every day. So, today let's do our Avyakti journey. Welcome to Avyakti Journey. Avyak Murlis from 1969, inspiring us to change from Brahmin to angel.
Om Shanti. Bap Dada's Avyakt Murli of March 1969 on the auspicious festival of Holi. Is it a special Holi for you today? How is Holi celebrated? Do you know how to celebrate Holi? What is the Holi of the Confluence Age? How will you celebrate Holi according to the present time? According to the present time, what aspect of Holi has to be celebrated? Many things have to be done at Holi. There is the coloring, the burning, the decorating, and also the finishing. All these things that have to be done at Holi are happening at the present time. What do you have to burn? What do you have to finish? What do you have to color? And what do you have to decorate? To do all of this means to celebrate Holi. If anything is lacking in these four aspects, it cannot be called celebrating Holi. People dress and decorate themselves very beautifully at Holi. How are they decorated? Like the deities. Are all of you decorated? There isn't anything lacking in the decorations, is there? What is the main decoration of Holi? The fancy images, they create them and first put a bulb on the forehead. They have copied this from this time. Your main decoration at the Confluence Age is the lighting of the light of the soul on the forehead. And so they light a bulb as a symbol of this. But in order for all of this to happen, remember the meaning of Holy. Holy means that which has happened is already past. It is the past. Whatever scene has taken place is now the past. The point you need to pay attention to at present is the point of the shield of the drama. That is, that everything is the past. When you become so strong, you can be colored permanently. If you do not put the meaning of holy into your practical life, the color fades away. In order to be colored permanently, think at every moment that everything has already passed. Whatever happens has already happened. Are you celebrating such a holy? Or is there sometimes some churning taking place on seeing the scenes of the drama? To churn the knowledge is one thing. But what is the churning about the scenes of the drama with the questions of why, what, and how? When yogurt is churned, you're able to get butter. But what will you get when you churn water? Nothing at all. The result will just be that firstly, there will be tiredness, and secondly, it will be a waste of time. Therefore, the questions are just the churning of water. Instead of churning this, churn the knowledge. What was the main yukti for service given to you in the final days of the corporeal form? To encircle everyone. You have to encircle everyone in two ways. Firstly, through words while doing service, and secondly, through the subtle angelic attraction. Let the encircling be such that no one can get away. The main method of encircling them is with the subtle angelic attraction. Let there be such encircling that neither you nor anyone else can get away. You have not yet shown the practical method of encircling. It is easy to build a museum. To build a museum is not encircling, but to be pierced by the subtle angelic attraction means to be encircled. That is to happen now. You will not have a lot of time for service now. There will be such circumstances in front of you that will create the possibility of obstacles in your service. This is why, with whatever time someone has available, whatever service someone is able to do should be done to the maximum extent now. Otherwise, even the time for service will have been and gone. That is, it will have passed away. This is why you tie yourself to the maximum extent in the bondage of service. All the many other bondages will be finished through this one bondage. Become engaged in godly service. Don't wait for someone to tell you to do something. What will happen if someone has to tell you? You will receive only half the fruit because the one who told you or gave you the inspiration also becomes a partner in that. When there are two partners in a shop, everything is shared out between them. If it belongs to only one, he is the master. This is why when you do something you have been asked to do, the reward of that is then distributed. If you do it as a master, you claim a right to the entire property. This is why everyone must do everything as a master. But together with being a master, you also have to be a child. Sometimes, when you become a master, you're caught up in that. And when you become a child, you become irresponsible and leave everything aside. You must not leave anything aside, nor must you hold on to anything. To be trapped by something means to hold it tight with stubbornness. When you hold something very tightly, the form of it changes. What will be the state of a flower if you hold it very tightly? Hold it, but to what extent and how? This also has to be understood. Either you become trapped when you catch hold of something tightly, or you let go of it. Make the effort of being equal in both. Those who continue to move along being a child as well as a master will have the main sign of firstly being creative and also egoless at the same time as being humble and the embodiment of love. You will be able to see all these four aspects in their every activity. If any one out of the four is lacking, there is something lacking in the stage. Do you know how Holi was celebrated in the subtle region today? It was only with the children. All of you are also celebrating Holi, are you not? When the trans messenger came, we played a game. What game did we play? If you take us there, we will be able to see it. You have the vehicle of the intellect. The vehicle of the intellect is even better than divine vision. That game is not possible here. Those things do not exist here. Today, it was a day of festivity. So when the trance messenger came to the subtle region, the corporeal form was hidden away. A very beautiful mountain of flowers was created, and the corporeal form was hidden within that. Seen from a distance, it appeared to be just like a mountain. And so when the trance messenger went there, she did not see the Sakar form. She searched everywhere, but he was not visible. Just as one plays the game of hide and seek, she saw the form in this way. Sitting amidst the flowers was the corporeal form. That scene was very beautiful. Acha, Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Avyakti Parivar. Thank you. Wonderful Murlis, right? So tomorrow is Sunday, so our schedule will be from morning Amrit Vela, 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. and then meditation will start at 6 a.m. followed by Hindi Sakar Murli, meditation, book offering, English Avik Murli from 8 to 9:30, an evening session from 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. Meditation will start. Spotlight, Drishti sharing, Hindi series, meditation, commentary by Didi, English series, and our teacher. So this is our schedule for tomorrow. And now let's do our awake signal meditation. Om Shanti.
Promise of determined thought. With your perfect form, become an instrument to reveal God. Promise filled with the force of will power. Whatever promise you make with determination, force, will take on a practical form because it is filled with will power. Just as no matter how much physical work you have to do, you make a promise and definitely accomplish everything. If you have weak thoughts and don't have the desire to do something, you will never accomplish that work, and you will also make many excuses. By promising to do it, you are able to find the time to do it, and there will be no excuses.
दृढ़ संकल्प की प्रतिज्ञा अपने संपूर्ण रूप से परमात्म प्रत्यक्षता के निमित्त बनना। प्रतिज्ञा में विल पावर का फोर्स, जिस बात की फोर्स से प्रतिज्ञा की जाती है, वह प्रतिज्ञा प्रैक्टिकल रूप ले लेती है, क्योंकि उसमें विल पावर होती है। जैसे स्थूल कार्य कितना भी ज्यादा हो, लेकिन प्रतिज्ञा करने से कर लेते हो। अगर ढीला विचार होगा, न करने का ख्याल होगा, तो कभी पूरा नहीं करेंगे। फिर बहाने भी बहुत बन जाते हैं। प्रतिज्ञा करने से फिर समय भी निकल आता है और बहाने भी निकल जाते हैं। ओम शांति।
Straight from the heart.